Hello guys, hope you are all doing well. Hope your Lorcana Into the Inklands launch has been going great. It's Josh here from Atomic Cards, and we have got another Into the Inklands product for you. We've got the starter deck. So this is the first of the two starter decks. This one is Ruby and Sapphire. There's also an Amber and Emerald one that we'll be opening up later today. But we're going to start with this one. And this one contains Moana and Scrooge Mcduck. So this one goes very well with our new Moana playmat as well. We're new into the Inklands playmats. So yes, that goes very, very well with that. So what you're going to get in this box, you are going to get a starter deck of 60 cards, which does include 2 foils. So you're going to get this Moana and this Scrooge Mcduck up here as foil cards. Got 11 damage counters, a paper playmat, paper tracker token, and some game rules, plus a booster pack of 12 randomized cards. So for $17.99, that's pretty cool. You're getting a 60 card deck, and you are getting a booster pack of cards as well. And that booster pack can have any cards in from the set. So you can even find one of those enchanted cards in here, like we did in the Floodborn decks. But here we go. This is the list of every card you are going to get in here. Hopefully you can see all that in one go. You will notice that some of these are from previous sets. So Cogsworth here, Duke Weaselton, all these ones that have got little stars by them are from previous sets. And that's just to make the deck more playable, basically. But most of the cards on here are new ones from Into the Inklands. Okay, so let's get into this one, guys, and show you the deck and look in that pack as well. So do let me know in the comments down below how you are getting on with your Into the Inklands launch. Have you played any games yet with any new decks? Which ones are you using? Have you got these starter decks? How have you changed them to make them better? Do let us know down in the comments below. And of course, do go check out the videos of our other Into the Inklands unboxings, guys. We've opened up Booster Box, the Trove, and the gift sets. Yeah, go check those out. See what we got from those. There you go. That took me a while to get into that, but that's your deck in the paper packaging. There's the pack as well, and these are the damage counters and the tracker. So it's all cardboard, which is really cool, so we can recycle all of that if we don't use them or when they get too damaged. This is your playmat, so it's yellow now. Changed it from the blue one that we had before in the starter decks. You can see you've got deck, cards in play, inkwell, and discard here, and that's the tracker all the way up to 20, and it is left or right-handed depending on what you prefer. You stick that at the side of your game map, and you can use that, and it sets up your cards really nicely. We then got the game rules, quick start rules. So I'm not going to read through all of these, guys. There's a QR code there if you want to go to the app, and that's got some really cool quick learning to play videos on as well to do demonstrations. Obviously, we do learning to play days down at our shop in Swindon. If you do want to play, you're more than welcome to come and see us. We have Lorcana nights on Fridays, and we do events. We have the league, and we have special championships and drafts and things as well. There is a link down to our Facebook community group down below where we post all of these events. So do go check them out if you want to come and join us. But yeah, feel free to pause on one of those pages if you want to give it a better read. And these books, we will keep them in the shop as well if you want to come and have a look at them. Now let's get into this pack, into the deck. See what we've got. Get into the paper. Yeah, so the first 2 cards we're going to get in here are the 2 foils that you saw on the front. So what I will normally do with these is I will take these out, put them in my collection, and replace them with standard cards because I want the foils for my binder. Scrooge Mcduck and Moana. So Moana, she's got Shift. So Shift is an ability you will know if you played the game before. It's an ability that can go on lots of different cards, which is why it's just in the bold writing. The ones like this in the brown boxes are ones that are unique to that character. So Shift for free, you may pay 3 to play this on top of one of your other characters named Moana. So at the moment she's 5, but if you wanted to play her on top of a different Moana, you'd only cost you 3, which is quite cool if you want to get her into the game quicker. And you've got welcome to my boat. Whenever this character quests while at a location, ready all other characters here. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. So you can ready all your other characters at that location, and they can all either stay ready or they can challenge. And you've got Scrooge Mcduck. So he's got 2 unique abilities. I'm going home. During your turn, this character gains evasive. They can challenge characters with evasive. So that's only during your turn. So it's another person's turn and they're challenging you. They don't. He doesn't have evasive, so they don't have to be evasive to challenge him. I didn't get rich by being stupid. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may play an item for free. It's pretty cool for playing items and everything, but he is a 5 and he isn't inkable. So quite an expensive card to use. Okay, so let's get in and have a look at the rest of the deck. So we've got Deladuck. Deladuck is reckless. So this character can't quest and must challenge each turn if able. So reckless essentially, yeah, can't quest, got no law down the side, must challenge if able. So if there's something like another character to challenge, got to challenge that character. There you go, Deladuck. Hey hey, gotta be a hey hey here. If we've got Moana, once per turn when this character moves to a location, each opponent loses a law. It's pretty cool. Whenever we move him to a location, yeah, everyone's going to lose a law. So if you have a couple of locations, you can keep popping him about turn to turn to turn. Everyone's going to lose a law. So really annoying for your opponents. Kakamora, again, another Moana character. When you play this character, each opponent loses a law. So again, get rid of that law. Really annoying when you start losing law in a game. It's really annoying. Maui, again, Maui is reckless. And he's got In My Belly. Whenever a character of yours named Hey Hey quests, this character gets +1 and loses reckless. So if Hey Hey was to quest, you would get 1 here, and you could then send Maui on a quest as well, because he wouldn't be reckless. So he's not reckless when Hey Hey is about. And then got Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is from set 1. That's just a standard card, only costs you 1 to play, can be inked. There's Moana. Moana is evasive. You got Simba. This is a cool artwork on this Simba with a little bug there. Fairly standard card, but it only costs you 2 ink and it's going to get you 3 law. So that's really cool, but quite easy to get rid of with a 1/1. But it is a really cool looking card with the artwork there. Got Webby Vanderquack. Dragonfire, so banish a chosen character. So that obviously goes over things like it doesn't, you can't use it if the character's got ward, because that's chosen character, but it does go around bodyguard and evasive and all that kind of stuff. Voyage, we've up to 2 characters of yours to the same location for free. So it normally costs ink to move a character to a location. So if you had this, it wouldn't cost you as much, because it just cost you the 1. And you can move 2. And if you've got 2 Hey Heys, you lose 2 law, guys. Maui's Fishhook. It's Maui time. If you have a character named Maui in play, you may use the item Shapeshift ability for free. So Shapeshift is normally exert and costs you 2 ink, but you could use it for free. You can either choose 1 chosen character gains evasive until the start of your next turn. Only characters with evasive can get him, or your chosen characters get +3 strength for this turn. It's a pretty cool little choice there you get to make. Sumerian Talisman. During your turn, whenever one of your characters is banished in a challenge, you may draw a card. And it's an item, so this just stays on the board forever. So that's pretty cool, you know, whenever someone's banished, you get to draw a card. It's a pretty cool little item, just passively let you draw cards. Really cool. And then here's that first location. This is Agrabah. Welcome to Agrabah, city of mystery, of enchantment, and the finest merchandise this side of the river. That's one of the merchants from Aladdin. It's got little books. It's a quote that's come straight out of the book. Yeah. So it costs you 1 to move the characters here. You got 5 willpower on here if you want to attack it, and it costs you 3 ink to play it, and it is inkable. And then you get 2 law at the start of every turn, just for having it in play. Okay, so let's go on to the Sapphire cards. Cogsworth, again, Cogsworth is a set 2 card, so he's an old one, so we have seen him before. You got Dewey. Support. Whenever this character quests, you may add their strength to another chosen characters this turn. It's pretty cool. Duke Weaselton. Again, that's an old one. That's an EN2. So that's from Floodborn. But he does have ward, so opponents can't choose this character except a challenge. So you couldn't choose Duke Weaselton with Dragonfire, for example. Flintheart Glomgold. They'll never see it coming. During your turn, this character gains evasive. They can challenge characters with evasive. Pretty cool. Then you've got Flounder. Flounder is a set 1 and is a basic, normally inked or put out as a sacrifice straight away. Flounder in most of the decks he is in. Grammatella. So this is a new Grammatella. There's an old one in set 1, which is in most Sapphire decks. It's really cool. Lets you ink her when she's banished rather than just banishing her. So when you play this character, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You put 1 in your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So you can look and you can put 1 at the top, one into your hand, put the rest at the bottom. It's a pretty cool way of getting cards out of your deck. There you go, 3 of those. Gyrogearloose. So you exert to put an item card from your discard on the top of your deck. Got Huey and Louie. So Huey has support, Louie has support, they all have support. 3 nephews. Whenever this character quests, if you have characters named Dewey and Louie in play, you may draw 3 cards. Pretty cool. So they're all in there, Huey, Dewey and Louie. Got Maid Marian. When you play this character, chosen character gets -2 this turn. So that's any character you want. You can give them -2 on the strength, so they're easier to attack. Scrooge Mcduck. So this is a different one to the one that we got at the start. Whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next item you play this turn. So if you send him on a quest, then you can play things like that talisman for a little bit cheaper. The other Scrooge McDuck though didn't have shift, so you couldn't shift into that Scrooge McDuck for playing this one with 2. There you go, that's a Scrooge McDuck. You got Vault Door, your location and characters at locations. Your locations and characters at locations gain resist +1, so damage dealt to them is reduced by 1. Pretty cool. Again, that's an item stack, just stays in play, and they do stack. So if you had 2 of these in play, any character at a location would get resist +2, so any damage given to them will be reduced by 2. And then we got Motunui, and Motunui does have an ability on it. Whenever a character is banished while here, you may put that card into your inkwell face down and exert it. So that's pretty cool if you want to build up your ink. Obviously it says you may, so you don't have to if it's things that you want to get in your discard, because as part of your deck you can get them back out of your discard. You've got 2 of them. So there you go, guys. That is the deck that we have looked at. So yeah, do let me know down in the comments below what you think of the deck. Will you be using it? How will you change it? What will you do to it to make it better? But we have also got this booster pack as well. So let's get into this one, see what cards we get. And like I said at the start, this is a booster pack from the same run as anything. So you can get any cards in here from the Into the Inklands set. You do also get 2 little cards saying about the new locations and the new rule on moving damage. So this is all explained in your quick start guide as well. And that's instead of that puzzle piece that they used to have. So those are in every single pack. So you will get a lot of them over time. So you get the first card in our pack is Forbidden Mountain. So that's another location card. We then got Rufus. So Rufus is a Sapphire, so you could add Rufus to your deck if you wanted to. When this character is banished, you may put this card into your inkwell, face down and exerted. So that's pretty cool. Turns into ink. We've got Baboom. Peter Pan. It's Peter Pan again. He's a Ruby, so that is your deck that you've got here. So he can rush. Character can challenge the turn they are played. Because when you normally put a card into play, they are wet. They're still drying, so you can't challenge with them. While you have a character named Tinkerbell in play, this character gets +2. So if you comboed that with +2 strength. So you comboed Peter Pan with Tinkerbell, you have a stronger Peter Pan. The DeVille Manor, where it'll be in the deck that we'll open up later, because the deck later has a lot of Dalmatians and things in. And it will have this one as well, Neverland. It is an Amber Emerald deck. So do stay tuned to the channel to see that opening, guys. Last Ditch Effort. Got Pluto, got Robin's Bow, got Audrey Ramirez, so again a Sapphire, so we could include Audrey into our deck if we wanted to. And our foil card at the end is Alice. So that's cool. No, that's not a foil. Shenzi's our foil. Got that load wrong, didn't we? Shenzi's our foil. Alice is our super rare. It's got Alice as a super rare, which again, pretty cool. And it's Shenzi, super rare and foil. So there we go, I got it right in the end. So there you go, guys, that is what you can expect from the Into the Inklands Ruby and Sapphire starter deck. If you have enjoyed this video, do please leave us a like down below and consider subscribing to the channel, guys. It does really help us out and we do really appreciate it. Don't forget to stay tuned because I will be putting up that second starter deck later today. So you will see us opening that one up and see the cards that you get in that deck as well. But thank you all for watching, guys, and have yourselves a great day.